to my podcast or video, where depending on what platform you're on. Tonight, covering weighted vests. I'm going to be telling you all about why these are absolute game changers for everyone, not just women, but particularly significant for women because of different physiological factors, particularly related to bone density and muscle maintenance as we get older and go through menopause. It's absolutely critical. Now, this is actually my 81st podcast. Can you believe it? I can't believe I've got to number 81. So I'm on all platforms. I'm on Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube. So if you didn't know that, then please do check out the podcast. If you're listening to it for the first time, please hit the follow or the subscribe button, depending on what platform you're on. And I was funny because I was looking at some stats. So listeners in the UK are number one, listeners in the USA are number two, and listeners in number three, Germany. So welcome to everyone who's in the USA and Germany, as well as my UK audience as well. So great to have you here. And do let me know in the comments what sort of things you want me to cover. If you're watching this on video, this is Mufasa, one of my cats. He's a complete munchkin. But do let me know in the comments what sort of things you want me to cover, because obviously I want to make sure that I'm providing you with good content and things that you're going to find useful. So I hope tonight's topic is going to be one of them. Now, if you want to check out any of the links or anything, I've actually got, if you're watching on video, got links going across the bottom of the screen, and I've got this new QR code in the corner as well. But if you're listening to this, all the links are going to be in the show notes. It looks like Mufasa is joining me for this. So let's just talk about a weighted vest, because this is fantastic. And I've wanted one for ages. And I should introduce myself. I've been so blown away. I didn't even do that first. So for those that you don't know, if you're new to this, my name is Dr. Helene. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also certified animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to help people with an integrative approach to their health and that of their pets. So that's all the blurb. I think I'm just going to have to put Mufasa out. Excuse me if you're watching this, because he is a complete and utter munchkin. And he's going to jump on my keyboard. And then what happens is everything's going to go a bit wrong. So I have wanted a weighted vest for absolutely ages, and I've been really looking into them. And a lot of the time when I ask people, and I said, oh, where did you get your weighted vest from? Or what made you get that one? They were like, oh, I don't know, I just got this one. And I was like, oh, okay. Because that didn't really do it for me, because I like to know all about different things. I'm just going to get some oils on me. What's this one I've got? I like to know all about different things and reasons for getting them, because I want all the sciencey stuff. So, but they are a valuable tool for maintaining strength, vitality, and, and with that, that's going to help you have better independence in later years. It's really crucial. So what a weighted vest is it adds an easy-ish new challenge to your fitness regime without going to the gym. I hate going to the gym. No way am I going to the gym. I do not enjoy it. And these are great because they're literally hands-free ways to incorporate resistance training into a wide range of activities, from walking and running to bodyweight exercises. And I'm going to go over a bit about what to look for when you're getting one, because there's so many different options, and also how to use it effectively and safely. But let me just give you some information, first of all, about why they are so good. So they are first... for women, a powerful tool against osteoporosis, because after menopause, women experience a significant drop in estrogen. Okay. And this is crucial for maintaining bone mass. Women actually have more hip fractures than men. It's just what happens, unfortunately, because of this problem. And bones become weak from osteoporosis, and that increases the risk of fractures. And so this gives you weight-bearing exercises. So when you work against gravity, which is the most effective way to stimulate bone growth and increase bone density. Now, I always thought, because I'm a runner, that I didn't need anything like that. And it was a bit of a shock to me to find out that actually running wasn't enough. So wearing a weighted vest while walking, hiking, or climbing stairs increases the load on your skeletal system, signaling your body to build stronger bones. So there was a 5-year study on women who found that using a weighted vest during their exercise routine prevented the loss of hip bone density, while the control group saw a decrease. So this highlights the vest's potential as a preventative tool. So really, really good. And then we've got enhancing lean muscle mass. So women's bodies are often more sensitive to changes in training intensity when it comes to building and maintaining muscle. And so with this, you've got hands-free resistance. So if you don't want to use dumbbells or resistance bands, I do use resistance bands, actually. I think they're quite good, but I don't use them as much as I use in my weighted vest. And so you can use this in activities like power walking or jogging. I haven't used this for running yet. I've just been concentrating on walking. I use it every other day. I don't run. I have used it on days when I went running as well. And at the moment, because I've only had it a few weeks, I found it was just too much. But you know, it's early days. So a weighted vest provides a hands-free way to add consistent resistance, which forces your muscles, especially in your legs, your glutes, and your core, to work harder without the need for additional equipment. And you can just pop it on for your dog walk. And, you know, actually, you do need to, to get maximum benefit out of it, you do need to be going at a bit of a pace. But on a sniffy dog walk, I just sit there and I do some squats, or I did some arm raises or lunges. You know, I just had it in. It was great. I've had some really good walks with it on, and felt that I was actually really putting in the effort. So this is really going to help with fighting age-related muscle loss, because as we age, everyone naturally loses muscle mass. But obviously, again, in women, this is accelerated during and after menopause. So again, using a weighted vest can help combat this by providing the necessary stimulus for muscle growth and maintenance, which in turn boosts metabolism and supports a healthy weight. So really, really good. So also great for boosting your cardiovascular health and calorie burn. So by increasing extra weight, you increase the demands on your cardiovascular system. So if you just put it on your regular walk or jog, it forces your heart and lungs to work harder to transport oxygen and blood throughout your body. So on Wednesday, I went to the beach with the dogs and I wore it for 2 hours going up and down sand dunes. And we weren't walking fast, but can you imagine going up sand dunes with a weighted vest? It was a really good 2 hour it felt like I'd been on a hike. Even though we'd just been going on the sand, we hadn't walked very far. We were just going up and down, you know, because it was just a sniffy thing with the dogs. So this elevated heart rate means you're burning more calories and improving your cardiovascular endurance in less time. It's also very good for low impact cardio as well. So it's going to protect your joints, and it means you can ramp up the intensity of walking or body weight exercises without the high impact stress of activities like running. Improving balance and posture. Again, engaging your core muscles to help you stay upright and balanced. It gives you continuous low-level activation, which strengthens your core and improves your posture, which is a major benefit for overall stability and injury prevention as you get older, which is really, really important, because, I mean, so many of my elderly patients, they just don't have that mobility and they're little weak. And you know, I remember my mum I think it was just about a couple of months before she died, actually, and she'd suddenly become quite hunched and she couldn't get up the stairs. And I was always trying to get her to do more exercise, and she just wouldn't engage in it. And, you know, it's so important to just keep that mobility going. And Mum would probably be really hating on me now, because I'd be like, don't tell people I had dementia and don't tell people like this. So I'm sorry, Mum, but it's education. But you know, these are really good, and they're not just a fitness trends. Okay, so they are an investment in your long-term health. And so let's just look at what you want to use. Now, if you're watching this is my weighted vest. Okay, and this is the one I like. And I got this. Now, it doesn't have all the things on it, and I'll talk through. Let me go over what to look for first of all. Adjustability. So this is probably one of the most crucial features, but which is actually well, there's pros and cons. So I decided not to get a vest that had you could change the weight on, because I liked this way, and the ones that you can adjust were more expensive. So I wanted to pay out, I think it was about £36. I didn't want to have to pay out a lot, and I wanted to get it. But I think this is going to last me for, I think I'm going to be using this for a long time, in addition to my running. And then probably when I do need more of one, I'll get a different vest. But it enables you, you know, and if you do have an adjustable one, obviously you can enable it to be light or anything like that. And then, you progressively increase the load as you get stronger. Weight distribution. So a high quality weighted vest is to distribute the weight evenly across your torso, not just on your back. This ensures a balanced load, promotes good posture, and reduces strain on your joints and spine. Fit and comfort. So the vest should fit snugly against your body without bouncing or shifting during movement. So a secure fit is essential for comfort and effectiveness, especially during dynamic exercises like running or jumping. Look for features like adjustable straps, a thin profile, and a unisex design that contours to your body. And it can take a couple of walks for your vest to get comfy as it adjusts to your body. Material, you need to choose from durable, breathable, and washable materials. So I like neoprene. This one's neoprene, but you can get like Cordura or high quality nylon are often used for their strength and longevity. You want to avoid materials that trap heat or retain odors in some cases. So like neoprene, it's not too much of a problem because really, the temperature in the UK, and to be honest, you can just pop this over a t-shirt. It's, it might be hotter in the really hot months. I don't know, because I didn't have it then. So if you're planning on using it for really intense workouts, then you need to use a different material. But I really like the neoprene. And then you want to look for what you're using it for. So are you looking to use it for running, where you would need a snug low profile vest with sort of a snugger version so it doesn't bounce around, or for strength training? So maybe a vest that can handle heavier weights that is more stable. Or for walking or daily use, so a lighter, more comfortable vest that feels like a second skin. So it depends what you want. And once you've chosen the right vest, the next step is to use it correctly. And you want to start light and progress gradually. Now, the ones that have got the thick weight, you can choose different weights of it. So, for example, for a beginner, start with a vest that is 5 to 10% of your body weight. So I've gone for one that's just over 10% because that was what the weights were. I was going to get the 5% and I decided it was too light for me. And I'm glad I made the decision to get the one I wanted. And then as you adapt and your abilities increase, you can gradually increase the weight. So don't go more than 20% of your body weight, okay, because that can lead to poor posture and joint strain. But you can literally incorporate into your workouts, such as walking and hiking. So this is probably the most popular way to use it. It's the way I use it, because it turns a regular stroll into a more effective calorie burning and strength building session. Start with short walks, 15 to 30 minutes, and gradually increase it. Body weight exercises, use the vest to add resistance to classic exercises like squats and lunges, push-ups and step-ups. I haven't used it for like push-ups and step-ups yet. I've just literally been using it out on walks. But that's a really simple way to increase the intensity of your home workouts. Cardio and HIIT, a snug fitting vest is excellent for high intensity interval training. Now, actually, if you're menopausal and you're trying to lose belly fat, HIIT exercise workouts aren't the best for you. But obviously light jogging is okay, but you've got to be mindful of your joints. And one of the things I always worry about with these is for my joints, because I'm hypermobile. So I haven't tried it for running yet. Primarily, I'm just using it for walking, and I may not use it for running. And also just everyday activities. You can wear it while you're doing the housework of running errands, because you're still going to be increasing your calorie burn. You're not going to be working in the same cardio zone, but it's still going to be increasing what you burn calories. It's going to get that heart rate up. So you're still getting the benefit. You need to make sure you're maintaining proper posture. So shoulders back, chest up, and core engaged. So be mindful of your form. Listen to your body. If you feel pain or excessive strain, just stop using it. Short durations start. And obviously, if you've got any pre-existing medical conditions, especially related to your joints or spine, consult a doctor or physical therapist before using it. But they are a real powerful tool, and I thought I'd just go over what one I've got, and I'll show you it, because this is it. It has in the back, I've got it upside down. It's got a little mesh pocket, so you can pop things in, and it also comes with a little pouch you can put on it to put your phone in, which I haven't actually clipped mine on yet, because at the moment I'm wearing a gilet. I tend to wear a gilet over it, but this is it with it on, and it fits really well. Now, as I said, it's neoprene, and some people commented on reviews on Amazon that it smelled a bit chemically. It's just the neoprene smell, and once you've worn it for a couple of times, it's absolutely fine. And the first time I put it on, so you can adjust it. You could just pull it like that. Once you've bought, well, the first time I put it on, I was like, oh, I think that feels a bit uncomfortable. Once you've worn it a couple of times, it actually molds into your shape and it just feels so much better. But this was, I thought this was a really reasonable price, and it uses iron sand, so you can actually feel that it's super flexible. So it's really going to mold to your shape. So easy to adjust. It's got these different straps here you can attach things to. And as I said, it's got this little pouch you can put in. It's got a high vis as well. And I just think it's really, really, I just think it's a really comfortable vest. So as I said, I'm really happy with how it is and using it all the time. So if you're interested in this, I will link it in the show notes so you can go and have a look. So I got it from Amazon. I did quite a lot of research on Amazon and looking for different ones, and it came in different sizes and it comes in lots of different colors. So black, camo, grey, pink. I got the blue, so lots of different ones. So hopefully that's given you a bit of guidance about weighted vests, because they are a really powerful tool for enhancing your fitness, improving endurance, building strength, and obviously for us women, maintaining that bone density and muscle mass. So, choose the right vest, use it with a focus on gradual progression and proper form. And, then you can really take your workouts to the next level. And even just walking around on your dog walks, you're going to be feeling like you're actually having more of a workout. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Got questions, pop them in the comments. Don't forget to hit the follow or the subscribe button. And if you can share this with someone who will find it useful, that will be all the better as well. Have a beautiful day, or evening, I should say. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.